Hello, I'm Jaylee Mays, and I will be giving you directions on how to shoot a proper free throw. Have you been looking for a great technique for improving your free throw percentage? This step-by-step instructions will show you how to properly shoot a free throw. These steps should be taken to have the most accurate and precise free throws. These steps will increase your free throw percentage if practiced and utilized to perfection. What you need: a basketball court. If you're not at a basketball court, then you need paint, a tape measure, and a basketball goal. You need a regulation size basketball. The regulation size for women's is 28.5 and for men is 29.5. You need a basketball goal that is the proper height. A standard basketball goal is 10 feet high. You can use a tape measure to measure the height of the basketball goal, so from rim to ground, if you need to adjust the basketball goal. You also need to mark a line for the correct distance from the basket that your line should be at. You will measure from the front of the rim, 15 foot, and then paint the line to mark the free throw line. You need to find the center of the free throw line. If you're on a basketball court, there's usually a small pinhole, a line, or a dot that marks the center of the free throw line. If you made your own line, then look at the rim and determine where you would have to line up to be in the center of the rim. The next step is placing your feet properly on the free throw line. They should be placed shoulder width apart. If you're left-handed, you will place your left foot in the center of the free throw line, 2 inches behind the line. Take your right foot, place it shoulder width apart, about 6 inches behind the toe of your left foot. Your feet should slightly be offset and should be shoulder width apart. If you're right-handed, you will place your right foot in the center of the free throw line, 2 inches behind the line. Take your left foot, place it shoulder width apart, about 6 inches behind the toe of your right foot. Your feet should be slightly offset and shoulder width apart. The next step would be you need to have a routine that you're going to do every time you step up to the free throw line. Your routine should always consist of a deep breath. Then you have options to choose what you want to do. In most cases, people choose to do a couple dribbles, or they choose to spin the ball in their hands, and some choose not to dribble at all. Whatever you choose, you must do this every time you step up to the line to shoot free throws. Make sure you keep it simple. Next, you will need to place your hands properly on the ball. Your middle finger should be in the center, behind the middle line of the basketball. Your fingers should be naturally spaced out on the basketball. You will need to raise the basketball and put it in your shooting pocket. Your dominant hand must be under the basketball, while your non-dominant hand is on the side of the basketball. Your dominant elbow, the hand the ball is sitting on, should be in a 90-degree angle, while your non-dominant elbow, the hand that is on the side of the ball, should be in a relaxed position. Your non-dominant hand is only there to help balance the ball. The dominant elbow should be in a straight line with your knee. When the basketball is sitting on your hand, you should use your fingertips, leaving a small gap between your palm of your hand and the basketball. Next, you need to bend your knees. Bending your knees is key in getting the ball to the basketball hoop. You should bend your knees just enough for you to get enough power to get the ball to the rim. How much you bend your knees will all depend on how strong you are. Some need to bend their knees a lot, and others, they bend it slightly. The next step is focus and aim. Focus on your target. You should focus on the middle of the rim. That is where you should aim when you shoot the basketball. It is the middle eyelet in the rim. It's what the net hangs on, is what an eyelet is. The next step is releasing of the basketball. You should pretend that your dominant arm is tied with your dominant foot. This meaning that your arm and leg should always stay in line on your shot. When you go up for the shot, your arm should go straight up. You should flick your wrist at the top of your shot. Do not jump if you're strong enough to get the basketball to the hoop without jumping. You'll just go up on your tippy toes if you don't jump. When you release the basketball, it should go about 3 feet above the rim. This is called an arch of the basketball. If you have good arch, then there is more of a possibility that the ball will go in the hole compared to a ball that is in straight line to the basketball hoop. So you want it to go above the rim. The last step. You should practice. This is very crucial. Practicing creates muscle memory. You must practice each shot exactly the same way to create your muscle memory. The more you create muscle memory, the shot will become more natural. The more you practice, the better your percentage gets. Go out, practice, practice, and practice some more. Good luck.